Welcome to Big Red Leads. This is Big Red, getting you and your business back to the black. How's everybody doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Wanted to talk to everybody about something that just having a conversation with a few buddies, and this is how this relates to you, the public. Those who actually watch this video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But this applies to you. Do you know what the long game is, and what does it look like for you? A lot of people out here say they play in the long game, but are they really playing the long game? The long game requires a certain level of discipline, a certain level of patience, as well as an ability to forecast what this looks like, let's say, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15, 20 years from now. You have to be able to see, have a vision of what you want this endeavor to look like. Now, the work aspect is what eliminates or removes a lot of people from even thinking about the long game. You know, we're not talking about you working 2 weeks and getting a check on the third week. We're not talking about that. We're talking about you, like, I can't stand a 401k, but a 401k is an example of that. How much are you actually putting inside of it as you're a young person working at this company, and you're putting money away for your future self, your family? What does that look like? Like, what goes into that? And a lot of people misplace the long game with short term aspirations. And it's very, very, very difficult to actually take the time to look at the data, look at what you did for the past 5 years. Okay, each season, what were your spending habits? What did they look like? How much were you able to save? How many new, let's say you own the business. How many people did you bring on at that time of the year? How many new employees? Are these employees still there? Are these employees still productive in what they do for you and your company? Or and break this down to the, I'm talking damn near to the penny. Okay, this person works this amount of hours every month for me. They make, you're paying. Hopefully, you're paying your employees, well enough to so that they're not just surviving, but they're actually thriving and getting ahead. And are you giving them the creative freedom to bring new ideas into the space for you and your company? That's long-term thinking, because what it allows you the freedom to give off, or be a diplomat about it, and give more responsibility to those other people. Are you doing this for yourself? That's what it really comes down to. So I want you to think about the long game. I'm playing the long game, and it's not just something that I can just be reactionary to everything that goes well or goes awry. If everything's going well, how are you learning? I'm not saying that you can't learn from successes, but how are you learning? What are you learning about your business? What are you learning about yourself? Because in the beginning stages of getting something, an enterprise going, every facet of you is a part of the business, whether you realize it or not, consciously or subconsciously. It is. If you are reactionary, you're going to be reactionary when you have a month of, let's say, sales through the roof. You're going to be reactionary if you have a month of, let's say, sales, you're not doing that well. There's no growth. You're going to be reactionary in those spaces instead of being proactive and actually sticking to the plan, because you have this data from previous years and are able to apply it, take this knowledge and actually have the applied knowledge instead of just basic information and knowledge and the data that you're using to move forward. You follow me? There's a difference. Most people are going from check to check. Not saying that they're living check to check, but the majority of them, of most Americans, are living check to check. But your thinking is check to check. This bill comes up this month, I have to pay this bill. This bill comes up this month, I have to pay this bill. This bill comes up. Okay, where is your saving before spending? Where's that habit? See, that's a long game way of thinking. That's a long game way of thinking and planning. Like, I'm going to save this amount before I spend a dime. That's on rent, bills, food, gas for your vehicle, insurance, all that stuff. I'm going to save this amount of money every month. And some months I might even save more. So when does that happen for you? Have you even considered that way of moving, especially moving forward when it comes to the growth and expansion of your business? And understand, this does not just apply to entrepreneurs, because understand, you are a business, whether you are an employee or not. You are an employee or an employer. Whether you're working a job that pays you, decent money. What are your spending habits? What are the things that you spend that are necessities and not desires? So playing the long game is, for a lot of people, it's impossible because of the mentality that they're carrying right now. The way of thinking about finances and the actual future. It's very difficult. Do you have a year's worth of, let's say, rent saved up? If something were to happen tomorrow, do you have enough money to, let's say, not sit on your butt, but basically sit down for a year and all your bills are paid and you have money to put food and put food on the table? Do you have that amount of money saved up? I'll be honest with you, most of the people that I work with, they're not even close to that. They're paying their business expenses up front, which is cool. But then they're basically paying all their employees, and then they don't have anything left really for themselves. So they're getting by the skin of their teeth. Playing the long game is how you can really invest not only in futures, but look at what it's going to be like, let's say, when boom, a new technology comes along and you can actually move faster in certain aspects of your business. You can actually reach more prospects, more potential clients than you ever could. What is the turnover rate? You have to start thinking about these things in long-term way of thinking. It's like, okay, I have my foundational people that are here who are committed. I'm not talking about loyalty, but who are committed to the growth of this business. Now you have to ask yourself that question. Are you committed? So I hope this message helps. I want you to really think about what is going to be required of you to step into long-term thinking when it comes to your financial health, your physical health, and your mental well-being when it comes to every aspect of you, because you are the business. When you get that and you understand that and you grab that wholeheartedly, it will totally change the trajectory of where you're going and how you're going to get there. Love you all. Talk soon, my friends. Have a great day. This is Big Red saying peace. Play the long game. But it's like I said, it's not for everybody. Peace out.